Today we're going to be diagnosing the glow plug system in case you're having trouble starting in cold weather like I am. The tools you're going to need for today's video are going to be a multimeter and a test light. Actually, or a test light. I'm going to be showing you how you can do both tests. The glow plug system comprises of 5 parts. So you have your PCM, which is over there. Then you have your oil temperature gauge, which is right there. You have your glow plug relay, wires attached and everything, and your actual glow plug. With your top cover removed, you're going to see the glow plug relay right there. That's usually your most common problem. All right. Now, mine is right here from 1994.5 to 97. They're located right here. But for the 7.3s from 99 and up, there's 2 relays. One for the fuel heater, I believe, and then this one here is. From what I've seen, it's usually the glow plug relay, then the glow plugs, then the PCM, then the wires, and the oil sensor on occasion. You can get these test lights at AutoZone. They range in price. Mine's just a simple one with a little light in there. You can get ones with LED screens or all this craziness with flashlights on them, but spend $7, you'll get a good one. You're going to want to get a good ground first, so I like to use this right here. Put that there, slip on the boot, and then you're going to test your light. Works, good to go. So you have 4 pins here. I'll explain briefly what each one does. Boom, one with the boot has power all the time. That's what's supplying the power to the glow plugs when the circuit is complete. You have here with a red wire coming out. When the key turns on, that gets hot, all right? That gets power to it. This black one right here connects to the PCM, and it supplies ground to the circuit to allow it to work. The only way ground will be supplied at the PCM, I think it's 52 degrees oil temperature, and everything is connected correctly, that'll work. And then once that happens, you'll get power supplied to this one, which is the yellow and brown, will go to each side of the glow plugs, activating them, and everything will be good. It's just me today. The first thing we're going to do is see if the PCM or oil temperature sensor or wires are failing. That's 3 out of the 5 things we can rule out right now. The way you want to do that, gonna go in there, you're gonna turn it on, listen for a click. Bear with me. Start. You hear that click? So first things first, we want to see if we can get power. If you can see, we're gonna get power to the whole thing, which we are. That's good. Now I'm by myself. Usually what you can do is have a friend turn on the key, but what I like to do is you're going to hook up the ground one to that key on position, and then what you're going to do is stick it right there. All right, I hope you can see right under there. You'll see when it lights up. So when you put the key to the on position, bam, we got power. Now we want to test to see if the whole circuit is working. Try to scrape this off in case there's any buildup and stuff. Put your end there. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to turn it on. So what should happen is this whole thing should energize. Flipping the switch, making sure there should be power to the glow plugs. We're going to flip her on here. Nothing. So you can actually hear it quick click, quick click, quick click. That usually means you have a failed relay. So there you have it, guys. It's that simple to test it with the test light. Now I'm going to show you how to do it with the multimeter. Here's a multimeter. You can get ones that are $5. You can get ones that are $200, like a Fluke one. It doesn't really matter too much. I just recommend getting a nice mid-range one. All right, I don't recommend anything in particular. So what we're going to do is over here is volts. So we know we have a 12-volt system. Put one in the black, one in the red, and we're ready to test our circuit. One of the black test lead, since I don't have one to hold, stick it right in there. It'll hold it for you, unless you have a clamp one. There we go. And then we'll test the circuit. Good angle where we can get both. So you're going to take your red test lead, and first we're going to see if there's power going to the relay. I'm reading 12.51 volts. Perfect. That's going great. Now, what you would do if you had a partner, and the thing is with this one you do need a partner, you'd put your red test lead right here on the small terminal with the red wire coming out, which indicates the key on position that you're getting signal to your relay. And then you'd have someone turn the key to the on position, not starting the truck, but onto the on position. Then you would read for 12.5 volts. Then what you would do afterwards is put it right up on here, And then once you do the same thing, have your friend turn on the key, you should be getting signal to this yellow and brown wire to your glow plug system. That will read if it's working or not. Apologize, I can't go through the whole thing. I just am doing this by myself and it's difficult. The next test we're going to be doing is on the glow plugs. For the earlier model 7.3, you have 1, 2, right behind that turbo hose over there, 3, 4. Those connect your injectors as well as your glow plugs. The glow plugs are on the far ends of each of the plugs. So what you want to do, be careful not to break the clip, I already broke one on mine, is you're going to go like this, inspect it, whoop, inspect it for wear, tear, melted tops, all that kind of stuff. And then inside there, you're going to see 5 pins. The one on the farthest is what you want to test. Now there's 2 ways of testing it. The best way is with the multimeter. You're going to ohm the glow plugs to see if the resistance is in par. I think it's 0.2 to 2 ohms is in spec. If you don't have a multimeter and just want to get a test light, there is a way to do it, but it'll only tell you if the glow plugs are working or not. There's no if they're about to fail. So once again, what you're going to do is you're going to connect your test light to positive. You're having energy run through this. And then you want to test the 2 outer test leads. Do not touch the injectors. All right, you risk frying them. So you stick it in there and bam, mine's lighting up. That means it's a good glow plug. But what I'm going to show you next with the multimeter is that cannot always be the case. Now I've only tested 1 glow plug. Make sure you test all of them. But all you need to do is if one fails, replace them all. Because you cannot replace 1 glow plug at a time. You always want to replace them as a set of 8. They run about $79 for Motorcraft ZD11 plugs. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set your multimeter to ohms and about the 200 range. What you'll know is that, guess what? The glow plugs, they're grounded. You want another one to ground, here you go. You put it through, and now we're going to test to see what the resistance is. So the current's running through, supplied by the 9-volt battery in the multimeter, and you're going to be able to read the resistance inside. Okay, so you hear that? That means that we have a complete circuit. But if you look, I'm ohming out about 2.9. 2.9 ohms is out of spec of the 2 ohms. It's too high of a resistance. Now I'm going to do the other outer one. Remember, outer. Okay, so it shows that, yeah, I have a connection, but I'm running 3 ohms. That would have made the test light go bright. However, those are out of spec. You need new ones. So that's why I recommend using this method. Oh yeah, don't forget to put your plugs back in. Now, if you liked what you saw, please mention in the comments, like, subscribe. Always love helping anyone out. If there's anything in particular that you want, let me know. I try to do these as they go wrong on my truck, but I'm happy to do it if people want me to do it. All right? Thank you, guys.